Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. We've got San Antonio taking on Denver. And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then it's Jeremy Lin. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Gasol. And at the center, filling out the middle. It's DeRozan with the drive. It's stolen by Foy. Oh, and here comes Fareed all alone. That's good from Moutier on the assist by Foy. Moutier's got the opening basket of the game for Denver. San Antonio with the ball. Pass to Porzingis. The three. Can't get it to go. Chandler with the defensive effort. And Foy kicks to Moutier. All sorts of time. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Screen by Fareed. Moutier with the basket. Moutier's got his second basket.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Now here's DeRozan. Gasol screen. It's DeRozan with the drive. Outside, Lin. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. The basket good off the assist from Lin.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Foy, the pass to Fareed. Fareed setting the pick for Gallinari. Back to Fareed. Just 5 on the clock. Foy. That one wide left. On defense, Denver. Lin the pass to Porzingis. Gasol, a screen on Gallinari. Gasol with it. Now Chandler defending. Rebounded by Fareed.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And Foy kicks to Moutier. The 15-footer, and that's good for 2. Moutier's got 6 points. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Here's DeRozan. Sweet little floater.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Denver in the lead. Moutier with the ball. He has 6. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Here's Foy. Rebound, San Antonio. Gasol dishes to Lin. It's stolen by Moutier. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Foy with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. From deep. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. San Antonio trails by 4. Lin the pass to Porzingis. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Back to Lin. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. DeRozan's shot is good.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Here's Chandler. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job. Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need.
Gallinari against Anthony. 5 on the clock. And Gallinari kicks to Mudiay. Off target with his 3. San Antonio trailing here. It's DeRozan with the drive. Pass to Porzingis. 1:16 left to play in the first. Anthony's shot is off. Here's 4. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Chandler is screen. Now, here is 4. He's tightly guarded.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Denver.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Nurkic checked in for Reed. Hickson comes in for Wilson Chandler. Martin's checked in for Gallinari. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Mudiay. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and 1.
Good on the second free throw. And here's Nelson. Hickson a screen on Chalmers. Nelson against Chalmers. Nelson dishes to Barton. Down low. The feed to Nurkic. There's Foy with the 3. Good.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
San Antonio trails by 4. They set the screen. Hayward from outside. Denver grabs the miss.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it. Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Crawford. And that's not going to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
A lot of times, the team that owns the paint is going to come away with the victory, and that's what they've done here thus far.
Yeah, why change the plan until they make you? And that's where they should continue to attack moving forward, going inside.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Denver. Hickson is out there with Nurkic. Then there's Foy. Then it's Will Barton. And it's Nelson in at the guard position. Hayward goes in. That falls. Great assist by Love. Hayward's got the first basket of the second quarter for San Antonio. Now Nelson. Nurkic a screen on Chalmers. Nelson outside. Inside. And stolen by Pekovic. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Here's Hayward, and it's San Antonio with another.
And when you've got that much of a size advantage on your defender, that's how you take advantage of it.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Vern, he's checked in for Denver. Gallinari comes in for Randy Foy. San Antonio also making some changes. Marcus All's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Anthony comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Kobe is subbed in for Jamal Crawford. Now, here is Nelson. Screen by Nurkic. Shot clock at 5. Nelson kicks to Nurkic. Shot is off. San Antonio with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And it's Anthony with the jam.
You could see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive. And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And so here's Denver. They trail by 1. Nelson kicks to Laverne. Dishes it to Barton. Feeds to Nurkic. Gallinari against Anthony. There's Nurkic. And it's Gasol with the rebound.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open. How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really have a good connection.
Yeah, read each other so well. It's a play I'm sure, Clark, they love to run.
And as a receiver, though, he doesn't necessarily feel the need to go for that monster finish. Just the nice little silky smooth layup.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. The defense stood tall there.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Love gets to Gasol. Outside Anthony. Lets it go with the 3. No good. Now Denver takes it the other way. There's the dish to Nelson. Here's the screen. To the wing on the left. From past the arc. And another miss by Denver. Here's San Antonio now. They're on an 11-2 run. Chalmers passes to Gasol. Love with the screen on Nurkic. Gasol kicks to Anthony. They get it back. Out to Kobe. He dishes it to Chalmers. To the paint. Here's Love. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Now it's a 5-point San Antonio lead. Here's Denver now. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Nurkic dishes to Barton. There's the pick. Shoots off the screen. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. For Denver, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And he knocks down the first one. Big group substitution here for Denver. Fareed's checked in for Laverne. Chandler comes in for Gallinari. Andy Foy, he's checked in for Will Barton. And it's Moutier in for Jameer Nelson. 1:32 left in the second quarter. The pass to DeRozan. And it's Denver with the rebound. Now here's Moutier. 8 points for him. Fareed setting the pick for Moutier. To the inside. Stolen by Monroe. And now running up the court. Hayward's pushing it up. And finished off by DeRozan.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
So it's Denver now, after the basket by San Antonio.
Boy, he shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board, and his length doesn't hurt either.
Hayward kicks to Monroe. Passes it to Porzingis. And count it from 19 feet away. And San Antonio leads by 7.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
Yeah, and that's a nice adjustment on their part, Greg. Even for the best three-point shooting teams, sometimes you got to do a little something different to get your offense going.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Wow, he got whacked on that with Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
So he gets them both. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of the game. Moutier with the ball. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
There's Crawford with the three. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall. And the first half. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. We're seeing a tremendous game here from Emmanuel Moutier.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Jeremy Lin is out there with DeRozan. And it's Marc Gasol. Then it's Anthony. And it's Porzingis in at the fourth.
Hits his first attempt of the half. Not what you'd call suffocating D on that possession.
Outside Anthony. Here's Lin. Gasol kicks to DeRozan. Good looking screen by Gasol. Right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Lin's shot is off.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Now here's Moutier, defended by Lin. Lin with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Chandler with the rebound. Denver trails by 6. And Gallinari kicks to Moutier. Offensive rebound. Fareed. And the shot is good. Fareed's got his first points in this one.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Porzingis. Gasol a screen. Back to Lin. DeRozan passes to Lin. 5 on the clock. Pass to Porzingis. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Fareed, a screen on DeRozan. Moutier dishes to Fareed. Gallinari against Gasol. And Gallinari kicks to Fareed. Can't hit from in close.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Looking at the game for DeRozan, he has 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Reed. Laverne comes in for Wilson Chandler. And it's Will Barton in for Randy Ford. Kevin Love's checked in for San Antonio. Stockton comes in for Jeremy Lin. Nelson's checked in for Moutier. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Barton, defended by Chalmers, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Stockton passes to Gasol. Gasol, a screen on Nelson. Kicks it to Chalmers. Deep 2 from Anthony, and that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. That's 10 points for Carmelo Anthony. Denver trails by 6. Here is Nelson. Here's Barton, defended by Chalmers. Clock at 4. Baseline J on the way. San Antonio leading by 6. Anthony drives in. Gallinari with the steal. glove against Nelson. Screen by Nurkic. Martin dishes to Nurkic. Nelson, no one around him. Good on the triple. Nelson's got 7 points in the game.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Stockton. Back to Chalmers with his first shot attempt, and that's good for 2. Chalmers has got his first points of the night. Denver trails by 5.
Timeout. Sorry.
Denver calls timeout. Denver making a switch here. Hickson's checked in. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Gasol. Monroe comes in for Kevin Love. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Crawford in for Mario Chalmers. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Usually, free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Nelson kicks to Hickson, and he bangs it home with one hand.
I'll tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
Crawford passes to Monroe. Out to Hayward. The 3. And it's good. Hayward's got 7 points in the game.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now, here is Gallinari. Out left to the wing. Clock at 6. And Laverne kicks to Gallinari. Fades and shoots. And the shot is long.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
And Hayward gets it to go.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
And Denver has possession after Gordon Hayward hitting the 3. Martin dishes to Laverne. Hickson kicks to Martin. Nice D from Crawford.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Moutier. No good on that last second. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. San Antonio leading by 11. We've got Wilson Chandler. Nurkic is out there with Kenneth Faried. Then it's Moutier, and it's Foy in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances?
Oh!
Rising up and hammering it home. That could be just what they need to pick their energy up.
Wow, it definitely got the guys on the bench on their feet. I'll say that for him. Wow! I mean, just beautiful.
I tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And DeRozan kicks to Lynn. Lots of room. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Lynn. Lynn's got 6 assists here tonight. Denver trails by 15. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Fareed the pass to Moutier. Shot clock at 5. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jeremy Lin. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Timeout call.
Denver calls timeout. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Mike Malone as he addressed his team. He told them that they simply have to step up, saying if we don't make a move now, it's going to be too late. Give them everything you've got. Kevin?
Here's Moutier. Off target with his 3.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
He kicks to Foy. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Moutier with the basket.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Denver making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. And here's Moutier. No good on the 3.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. DeRozan's shot is good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Nurkic setting the pick for Moutier. Chandler dishes to Gallinari. Traps in the tray.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
To the wing right side. Outside, Lin. Outside, DeRozan. Lin kicks to Anthony. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
But they're still in this one, fellas. Can they pump it up a notch here in the clutch?
San Antonio leading by 13. Porzingis passes to Gasol. Here's Anthony, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
What a great game for Anthony in this one. He's got 14 points and a block. He's shown some flash with his passing and some grit with his board work.
Yeah, not a combination that too many players in our league possess.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
He's in one heck of a groove with his scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Here's Moutier. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Gasol wide open. He fires, and it's good off the back rim and in.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
Moutier dishes to Chandler. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Kenneth Fareed's checked in for Denver. To the right side. 3-pointer. Porzingis can't hit.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Moutier with the ball. And it's Lin picking him up. Now here's Moutier. He's covered closely. Offensive rebound. Oh, trying for it. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for San Antonio.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And maybe it goes without saying, but they had no answer for Carmelo Anthony. He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
And Gallinari kicks to Chandler. And another miss by Denver. Chandler's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Anthony, the pass to Gasol. Here's Porzingis. Left side, Lynn. He feeds it to Carmelo. The shot is off. And Denver the other way now. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Chandler kicks to Moutier. Rebound, San Antonio.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Left side, DeRozan. And finished off by Gasol.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now, Moutier. Marc Gasol picks up the foul. And so it's San Antonio.